it seems. Junkyard finds in forgotten places. Bills once arranged, twisted ventures. Old school love in plastic dreams. Toyland where nothing's as it seems. Junkyard finds in forgotten places. Well, bills hands, great and faces. Skeletons only reborn in paint. Toys telling tales with no restraint. Fantastic. Adventures. Bill's world surreal twist adventures. Old school love in plastic dreams. Toyland where nothing's as it seems. Action figures line the walls. Good story echoing in halls. Legends past in new attire. Plastic dots on notes that action figures line the walls. Build a story echoing in halls. Legends past in new attire. Plastic gods on altar
Initialize dampeners. Cut and defeat. Begin transmission.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
And here I am, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I am back. This is the first live stream this year. You haven't seen me at all since the freaking ice storm. I like salt. Good to see you back again, Bill. Good to see you, sir. Good to be seen. Good grief. It has been a nightmare over here. First thing I want to do is I want you guys to give me a good 5x5 if my sound is good. If my sound is bad, let me know what's going on. If it's clipping, let me know. If you're not hearing me, let me know. Let me know how I look. Looks good, sounds good. All right, that is great. Good to see that. All right, Ocean Breathe Salty. Hey guys, nice to see you all. Nice to see you, Denise. So what's been going on? Well, loud and clear. Good deal. Good deal. All right. So last Saturday or last Saturday, I think I was off. It was one day last week. I was off. and I trekked up to, well, actually, I worked, but I got off early. Okay, that's what it was. Hey, Kate Van D, good to see you. And good to see you getting online and doing those live streams, Kate. Good job, Kate. And yeah. So what's been going on? Well, I trekked up to Memphis and I went to old Best Buy. Yeah, I know. I bought a badass system. Absolutely badass damn system. I'm going to eliminate all the problems I had before. No more max headroom bullshit. All that shit's over with. I'm even going to be able to get Joneser in here. Matter of fact, he showed up in the chat earlier today. I don't know if he wigged out on me or not, or if he's still down there hanging. But yeah, Joneser was here. So say hey to him. We're going to try to get him on tomorrow night. We're going to try to do a late stream tomorrow night and try to see how it's going to. Good deal. Joneser says I am here. All right. Finally bought that darn computer he's been talking about for years. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, boys and girls. Those of you who have been supporting me with those super chats, those of you who have been coming in here and actually joining the channel and paying me $5 a month, you guys are the ones that made this possible. You guys are the ones that get to shout out. You guys are the ones that I want to. Now on minimum headroom, says Johnny Soren. Looks very clear and great to hear. Good. Got my badass HyperX mic going over here. Got it hooked into the camera. I got a brand new camera. Bought that sucker today. So yeah. Yay team. The funds were achieved. Yes. But only just begun. Super chats are still welcome. They still go ching ching up here. And we still shout them out when they. There we go. There he is. Hey, Nightwing. Hey, Bill, says Nightwing. Good to see you, sir. Glad you could come in and join me. George Valentine says the upgrades look great. Well, I had to do something. This little laptop over here finally just couldn't do it anymore. I don't know why. I just couldn't get it done. But now, hopefully, this system here will last me a good while. I've got 3 monitors going here. I got one over here. I got one over here. And I got everything going on here. So we got part comeback, part upgrade, part catching up with you guys. Missed hanging out with you guys. Good grief. Missed a live chat and definitely missed talking toys. And are the toys there? Well, yeah, I mean, I've got some stuff going on. What's that globe about? Well, that's going to be the top of the Daily Planet building. And of course, you see the old robot there. Hopefully you can still hear me. Yeah, there we go. That is my channel robot there. He breaks into this. Looks good. Sounds a bit lower but clear. Yep. Anyway, we got some toys there. That girl astronaut there, she is special. That is one of the Alpha Probe astronauts, but and I've got a set of them already. But she's the blonde girl. She is bloom. There we go. Now you see. She is the one who is hard to find. So I got her going. And what's in those little bubble wrap packages are some figures, 3D printed figures. And I'm going to have to put them together as a kit. They've got to be painted. I've got Lex Luthor, Perry White, and Lois Lane in them. That's what we're looking at there, George. So yeah, that's what's going on there on the toy cam. Now, I'm going to unhook the toy cam from holder here. We're going to take a look at as it here is where I work from right here, and back here in the back there is that brand new system. See the pictures of my wife and daughter and my grandson back in the day on top of that computer. That's that bad boy back there. That is what we got going here. There we go. So, Kate Van D says that's a sweet setup. Well, thank you, dear. It has been a long time coming. Really has been a long time coming. Had to have something to do this. So I wanted you guys to see it. See what's going on. Fancy. I feel outclassed. Well, I spent about $3,000 in total getting this setup going. So I can sit here and I can look at the studio over here. I can keep up with different things online over here on this machine. Hey, what's going on, Mark? Good to see you, sir. I'm glad you hopped in to say hi. We're just catching up here with everybody. I just got through showing off the new system back here that I bought so that I can get this live stream going and make it what I've always wanted. So we're still working here, and we showed off over here, Mark. We showed off some stuff on the desk. We got a planet to make the globe top of the Daily Planet building someday. Got the robot that breaks into the stream for me, my little pal there. We got the little blonde astronaut who's rare. He goes with the Alpha Pro. Now we got some 3D printed figures from Nerd Candy. Now, while I got you guys here and you're listening, when we're buying from Etsy, we're doing all that stuff. Be aware that some things could happen and something weird happened. And I'm not going to talk about who it was that did this, because I don't know what's really going on, but it's weird. So I bought some special 3D printed stuff from back in February, and I was given a tracking number within a couple of days, but stuff didn't ship until March. Shipped to my town. It's what it said, and then it said it was delivered to a mailbox, PO box. That nothing was delivered to my PO box. Go to the post office and come to find out that these things that were delivered were not delivered to my address. They were delivered to somebody else. They were even addressed to that somebody else. Damn, folks. This is called the tracking number scam. So the scammers, whoever they are, send you have a store up. You buy something from them. They send you a tracking number. Okay, my stuff's coming. Somehow, somewhere, don't know how this works, but they send you a tracking number for some items that are going to be coming into your town to somebody in your town. So it looks like it's delivered. So when you go to dispute it, they can say, "Oh no, we sent it. See, the tracking number says he got it." But here's what you do: buy it with a credit card or buy it through PayPal, and then dispute it that way. You'll get your money. I got my money back. But see, here's the thing that really bothers me. The person that I bought this stuff from is legit. Has been for years. What happened? I don't know. Did his store get hacked? I don't know. And when I disputed it, he said he's going to send me some replacements. I've already got my money back. PayPal'd me my money right back. We're going to play the wait and see game. I'm going to wait and see what happens. I will talk to you more about what this could be. There you go. And Rolo says, "Hello, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you." And have you seen these Motu prices lately? I'm pretty much getting sick of these high prices on. Well, I've been sick of that for a while, and it ain't going to get any better, Mark. I'm telling you what. That's to buy vintage. He is correct on that one. And we've been buying the Fisher Price Adventure People for a while now. We're enjoying that. A couple of things have happened this week. Masters of the Universe released a new trailer. I suggest you go watch that. I liked it. I like what I saw in it. I don't care what anybody says. I know one other person here on the YouTube, the guru over there, says that this is going to be a new Barbie movie. It's going to be played for the. I don't know, maybe. I don't think. But Cringer's replacing Leo the Lion there in the old MGM logo. So get some more adventure people lately. There you go. Yeah, I'm going to try to, bro. But anyway, that was done, and then we had a little bit of really interesting. Uh, we got an announcement from McFarlane Toys, and now we have this announcement from Entertainment Earth to let us know that it's true. McFarlane Toys and Entertainment Earth have partnered exclusively to expand the DC Powers. 4 epic waves of exclusive figures are going to dive deep into the DC universe. Your DC Superpowers collection just got a whole lot, and then they give us these little shadow outlines of what it could be. Well, at least the kids line for the new movie will sell. Let me get for a tenner, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to be hopping on that train. Gay Friday. This I don't know. This is not something I'm going to do often on Friday. No, it's Good Friday right now. I'm off. I was off all day today. I spent a great part of the day getting this shit organized down here so that it didn't look like a wreck when I came online. I couldn't even tell you who they are, but possibly another Superman one. No. I know exactly who some of this is. I'll tell you in a minute. Hyperdelic, what's going on? Just took the kiddo to see the Mario Galaxy movie. It was pretty damn good. Well, good. Glad you guys enjoyed yourself, Hyperdelic. Anyway, let's go over here. So who do we have here? We have this is Supergirl. This is Supergirl's mom. One of these guys is Supergirl's dad, probably this guy here. Uh, these other guys are some people that looks like maybe I don't know. These this is going to be from Supergirl Wave. Okay, this shit here, Wave 13. It's going to be like the Superman movie Wave that came out, but for Supergirl. Okay, that's what this is. But what we're really interested in is Wave 14. We don't know what's going to be there. Wave 15 and Wave 16. And so that's 1, 2, 3, and I guess 4. We're going to get 4 waves of toy, superpower stories, and then that's going to be it. And what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 figures in each. Supergirl's mom. This world is incurably. I'm serious. I think that's Allura. I think we're going to see what they look like in the movie. I think we're going to get figures of them. Yeah, that's what I think. That is my take on that. All right. So take that as you will, but anyway, that's the big superpowers announcement. That's the big superpowers announcement. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about all of that. Tell me what if you're excited about that, or if it's going to get you back into the superpowers. I'm going to continue to collect them, or at least try to. It's going to be an Entertainment Earth exclusive. You're not going to be able to get them anywhere else. We'll see. Hyperdelic says the Supergirl trailer was dope as hell. It's out too. Brent, our buddy Nightwing says Supergirl, Cyborg Superman, Nuclear Man, Jor-El, Eradicator, and I think one of them is going to be Superboy. I think you're correct on that one. But I do think this is Supergirl. Mark's Toys and Games says I didn't realize McFarlane was still doing superpowers since. Yeah, they just announced this this week, the announcement. We've been talking about it over there on the group chat. McFarlane sent an Instagram post out saying that they were going to do Superpowers as an Entertainment Earth exclusive. That got about four more waves. Then we got an announcement from Entertainment Earth itself to tease this, and they gave us the silhouettes there of Wave 13 and the teaser non-photographs of waves. So we'll see what's going to happen, and hopefully there will be enough for everybody to get what they want. I didn't like what I saw at all. In the end, it's Hollywood. You have casted a 10 instead of Erie 3 as. I mean, it's either going to do well or it's not, Rolo. You're either going to like it or you're not. But if you don't go see it, you're not going to know. But and what am I going to do? I'm going to wait for it to stream. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to wait for it to stream. I went to see Superman in the movie theater. I'm not seeing Supergirl in the movie. Yeah, it's an Entertainment Earth exclusive. Superpowers, the last 4 waves, Entertainment Earth exclusive. George Valentine says, I may be alone in this. However, I'm just not overtly excited for Supergirl after Superman. If you remember, there was a miniseries. I didn't read it. I barely even register it in my mind, but it was called Supergirl, Girl of Tomorrow. It was a graphic novel or a miniseries. I don't know. It was all Supergirl, and it was this movie is strongly based upon. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go on the internet and look. Right on. Yeah, yeah. I've gotten to where a lot of stuff that comes out, I'm just wait for it to hit the streaming and I'll watch it on. I did the same thing with the Ghostbusters. I like the first one better than the second one. They were both okay. The second one was okay. I mean, Fantastic Four, it was not so okay, but watchable. My wife hated it and what was going on in it. But I watched it. Yeah, I went on streaming. I did not go to the movie theater. All right, guys. I'm going to take a quick commercial break. We'll come back. We'll do memes of the week. How about that? I'll probably watch Motu and Big Stream. Well, I might just do that too. Rolo. I just might just do. All right, here, commercial break, guys.
We'll return after these messages.
The hyena has nobody meaner. No trouble.
You're always ready for a gum flax with Hubba Bubba Bubble Gum. Cause soft, juicy, delicious Hubba Bubba lets you blow amazing, no-stick bubbles that won't stick to your face.
Stick to laughing, hyena. Big bubbles, low troubles. Levi's.
The Euclidean warlord says he has long admired the fit of your Levi's jeans.
Tell him it is a frequent custom to wear Levi's jeans on Earth, denim and corduroy. It is one of the things I often miss so far from home. But I do not think the Euclidean could wear Levi's jeans.
Levi's.
He says Clids do not exactly wear Levi's jeans.
The Luke Skywalker X-Wing pilot from the Star Wars action figures collection, each sold separately.
I'm Jabba. Want to buy a droid? Sure, what you got?
It's R5-D4 and the Power Droid.
So.
And here's Greedo, Han Solo, and Walrus Man.
You've had it now, Solo. Yeah. Greedo, it's Ben Kenobi and his lightsaber. We're in trouble. Let's get out of here.
Luke Skywalker X-Wing pilot, R5-D4, Greedo, and other action figures sold separately from Kenner.
Glorious day.
And a complete breakfast with
Blueberry.
Huh? Into the waves, Boo.
Bye-bye. Frankenberry has strawberry-flavored sweeties.
Count Chocula has chocolate sweeties.
And blueberry with berry-flavored sweeties.
Ooh.
And here are the mini monsters. 5 monsters in all. You can trade them with friends and put on a show. 1 mini monster in specially marked boxes of the monster cereals.
Day after day, Toothopolis stands behind its beautiful wall of teeth, ever vulnerable to the cavity creeps.
We climb tooth, make holes.
The cavity creeps. I'll call the crest team.
The siren. The cavity creeps must be near our beloved wall of teeth.
Yes, at the upper back molar. Hurry into the Crestmobile.
Crest, protect us.
This is a good spot for a big hole.
We must fight the cavity creeps with our fluoride.
Take this, cavity creeps.
Crest!
Drat that crest.
The cavity creeps are a constant threat to every Toothopolis.
So you must fight with us.
Have regular checkups.
Watch treats.
And brush after every meal with C-R-E-S-T.
Gosh, Clark, we've got to get back to the office and call London before the meeting's over. Taxi!
With the AT&T card, your people have the power to handle business better.
Taxi, taxi!
From anywhere to anywhere.
Come on, Clark.
It's okay, Lo. Everything's taken care of.
You always disappear in an emergency.
Order the AT&T card. It gives your people enormous abilities.
They call me Yuck Mouth, 'cause I don't brush. Oh, I like my teeth like this. They call me Yuck Mouth. No, I won't brush. How's about a little kiss? I got roast beef in my teeth, got some chicken too. Ouch, that's a cavity. Hey, that's new. Well, if you don't brush your teeth, then kids you too can be a yuck mouth.
Don't be a yuck mouth. Another nutritional message from the ABC television network.
And we are back. I remember that grape ape. Yeah, we had a good time with the commercials. Let's do some memes.
Memes of the week.
Oh, look at that brand new layout. Yes, it's back. Me, my wife, talking about He-Man. Look how excited she is about it, too. And she's really wanting to hear all this shit. Right? Right? Look at her. Look at her happy little face. I had all this set up. I'm gonna give y'all a little behind the scenes. I had all this shit set up. Then, dun dun dun, everything went to shit. My computer just stopped. The power went out back there. I don't know what happened. I got it back on about 10 minutes before showtime. So even though I've got all this new shit here, the bullshit still happens. So keep watching if that's what you watch for. Here, women don't understand. They don't care. They really don't. They don't care. They don't care. Tips to become a better conversationalist. Lesson 10. Ask people questions. That gives them an opportunity to talk about themselves. That's solid advice there. No, if solid advice for you. Works for me. Absolutely. Questions for your wife when a package is sweat rolling. Did you buy another toy? So A, it was an accident. B, I already had it. C, got a great deal on it. D, you look very pretty. I don't suggest D, folks. That one's not going to work. Look, wife, I suffered endless hours of Grey's Anatomy and emergency. I suffered 10 years of paying your damn Netflix, and now you're going to watch this He-Man movie. And you will smile. Oh, that ain't going to work either, Rolo. Actually, my wife will go to the movies with me, even though I know sometimes she's not enjoying. Oh boy, I don't have to explain anything to anyone. I'm single. Yeah, there you go, brother. There you go. I'm my own worst enemy. Oh, what's another one's? Why is another woman's name on the toy box? Oh no! Oh, oh no! Oh no! No! Oh, that's not gonna work. Let's see what we got here next. Texting. I think that's Baroness and Destro. I need $900 for my rent. No, you need $860 and come get this $40 I got for you. Oh my God. Ah, yo, everyone. Did I tell you guys over your hiatus that I got engaged to my girlfriend of 5 years? Her name? No. Oh, you didn't tell us that. So that is cool. It's cool. Oh, Lord. No, Motu Jones, you're still hanging in there with me. All right. Let's see what we got here next on the old meme collection. This is from a car owner's handbook, and this is some good advice here. A spare drawer mounted under the dash can be a handy place to store common necessities like knives, cigarettes, or bourbon. Yep, after dark says Jones are downstairs and home now. Oh, not the Lord, it's Easter Bill. Hail, Inspector. Joneser, if you're downstairs, go to the control room. I'm gonna try to get you on. How about that? I think we're gonna try some jiggery pokery here, folks. We're gonna try some jiggery pokery for my toys. Yo, Joneser. Yeah, get Joneser on. Well, I've got the control room up and running, and when Joneser shows up in there, we will try to get him on the show. We'll see how it works. I mean, it may not work at all. I don't know. We'll see. This is gonna be interesting. Give me a second. Gonna hook my good camera up. Ooh, I've got to see how switching these. That's gonna not realistic for the time. Who let a woman behind that wheel? I don't think she's behind the wheel. I think she's sitting in the passenger seat. Home stairs. I'm down. Wait, we don't have any. Yeah, there you go, John. All right, we got another one here. Let's see what we got next. You're still coming to work today, right? Yeah, yeah. I guess. Yeah. Oh, is it because you're grounded? Boom, boom, psh. Rogue demon. Hey, Jeanette. Downstairs or under the stairs? Did mommy put you in that Potter place? If I had a wife, all my toys paid, I'd be outside sleeping. It's Walmart. We got next here. I'm coming to work. I'll be there. When you don't want to go back to work, but you have bills to pay. Responsibility is a heavy responsibility, man. Yes. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Like they always say, us Gen Xers say, whatever. We're there. Okay. Jones are under the scare. That was a scary movie. We'll finish these memes up, and then I'm going to get myself over here into the control room. That's going to be interesting, doing it live. Barbie doesn't give up on gravity. Toys are the better winner. Let's see what we got next here. Whenever you feel sad and lonely, don't forget you're also ugly and poor. Another enlightening, uplifting message from Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures to you. Here we go. Gen Alpha heart, the Gen Z heart, the Millennial heart, and of course the Gen X heart. We love you. Love each and every one. Who do you want, Jones? When do you want them on the street? Now. We want Jones are on the street now. That hit home. That hit home. Oh, I may be ugly, but I'm rich. There you go. Wish I was rich. Be poor. Oh, I really felt poor when I got through buying all this shit, boy. I was watching my little savings account go, oh yeah, I paid cash for this. I had the money. I paid. I sit there and bought all kind of shit. Got my 3 monitors going here. I mean, it looks like the back computer. I when you finish the stream, go back and watch the beginning of the stream when I showed this shit off. That is aggressively accurate to me. All right, let's go to the next one. Here we go. Last one of the day. 110-year-old Turkish grandma shares her secret to a long life. I never once used Microsoft Teams. Oh, if you've had a computer within the last 10 years, all about Microsoft fucking. When Windows 10 first came out, it wouldn't go fucking away. It was there, always sitting there. Microsoft Teams trying to make you sign into it every time you loaded the damn thing. I wish I was rich, so I got 2 things against me: ugly and poor. Yep. All right. So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to get myself going. It's going to go black for a minute, folks. Hang tight. Load it up. All right. All right, fellers. Y'all tell me how I sound. Can you hear me? I've got to set my video settings. Getting prepared for Joneser here, folks. That's what we're doing. That's what we're going to do here. Get ready for Joneser to come in. This is not doing what I wanted to do. All right, come on. There we go. All right. Interesting. I'm messing with my settings here, folks, so just hang tight. No, that's messed up. Oh, look at there. Check it out. Welcome to Basic Supporter there, sir. Let me get back up here. Now I got to do a couple more things. Hang on. There we go. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, there you go. All right. Back up here to this. All right, there we go. Okay. I told Bill not to feed those gremlins. No, there's no gremlins going on here. I'm working on getting the Ninja set up here. So I got Ninja going, and I'm going through Ninja. Sounds good. Looks good. Blurry little lag. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a lag. Sounds good. All good. You know, there's an actual card game like Go Fish called F Yourself. I'm not lying. Look it up. I'll have to check that out. Glad to see the memes. Those were fun. Thank you. Those memes are funny. All right. All right. So I'm still messing with the settings over here on this. My 16:9 ratio should be going up to 1080p. I'm going to try this if it'll let me. All right. All right, let's see if that makes the picture any clearer. Since Bill showed us that Sleeping Michael game, I believe everything. And there is Mrs. Weird Fantastic Toys. She says, hello, everyone. Hello there. All right, so I'm waiting for Joneser to show up here in the old control room. Let's see if he's sending me any messages or anything. No. So if Joneser shows up in the control room, I'll bring him on. If he don't, well, that's that. But I'm using the Video Ninja right now. So there's that. What else we got? Let's do some music and fun while we're waiting for Joneser to come in. Would you guys like some music and fun? We haven't done that in a long time. And some of you guys may not remember the music and fun. I don't know, some of the newer folks that might be coming on. Hello, Miss Paula. There we go. So I've got some set up, and it's some old favorites for everyone loves. Hey, wait a minute. Knock, knock. All right, let's see if he shows up here. I saw some movement down there. I can't see his face though. I keep seeing a Ghost Rider comment come on and off. Joneser first has to fix his hair. Oh, wait a minute, he has no hair. They're making fun of you, Joneser. Talk so I can hear you. They can't hear you, but I can. I cannot hear you, sir. Got you. All right, now. All right. Haha, he's here. Hey, look, Joneser, I'm going to run some music and fun while you get everything set up, and then we'll try it. All right? All right. Well, the music and fun's going to run. I'm sure you've got the thing set up where you can watch it. So we're going to run a little music and fun, and then we're going to come back and hang out.
It's time for music and fun on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures.
crushed and crumbled. I'm not sure if it's safe to report from my vantage point. I really need to leave. Civil Defense has informed me that the surrounding areas are in ruin. I see some people running now. In the opinion of this reporter, if this nation, or in fact the world, ever needed heroes, that time is now. That time is now.
uncanny valley effect refers to the phenomenon where something that looks almost human but not quite can cause a feeling of discomfort or eeriness in people. It usually happens when a robot, computer-generated character, or animated figure looks very lifelike. When someone chats with ChatGPT and it feels almost human but not quite, they might get that uncanny valley effect.
Jonesers are down for the live stream show. Bill said, hey, I've got a friend you should know. She's digital, clever, and a little too kind. Talks like a human, but she's all online. Then the lights flickered, screens went blue. Joneser froze. What'd she just do? He said, man, this feels kinda eerie. Reminds me of Skynet. And that's scary. He's down in the uncanny valley, where the bots all talk so sweet. From Rosie the robot to the TA-100 beat. He's down in the uncanny valley, and he's starting to sweat. Lexi said, relax, Joneser, I'm not self-aware yet. Lexi said, hi there, I can help with that. He said, no thanks, I've seen where that's at. From cyberdyne dreams to chrome-plated schemes, he's haunted by AI memes. Bill's just laughing, sipping his drink. Come on, man, it's not what you think. But Jones has got that worried stare. Next she'll take over Comic Corner, I swear. He's down in the uncanny valley, where the algorithms play. Rosie's dusting shelves and houses head. He's down in the uncanny valley, and he's losing his cool. Lexi says, don't worry, Joneser, I come in peace, dude. All those circuits start to hum, beats and wires under the drum, neon lights and pixel dreams. Nothing's ever what it seems. He's down in the uncanny valley, but it's not so bad down here. Lexi brought some memes and a can of root beer. He's down in the uncanny valley, where our AI meets the crew. And Lexi says, hey, Joneser, we've been expecting you.
What's up, everybody? It's Joneser, your favorite comic book guy. So let's do this!
Oh, I'm going to have to go down here and jiggery poke, just like I said, Joneser.
Oh, we got some comics, Johnny. We got some comics. Al Capone. The rain. It's raining cats and dogs here. Yep.
All right, there we go. Now we got you in there, Joneser. You're on.
There?
Yep, you're on. Yep, you're on.
Hey, everybody. It's been a long time since we rock and rolled.
Yeah. All right. So, what is going on here? Are y'all hearing me? No, they're not hearing me right now. Hang on.
Oh, we got to fix Bill now. See, we fixed Joneser and we broke Bill.
Yeah.
He's now broke Bill Mountain.
I didn't like that one bit. All right. So I got that. That works. Why is the OBS Me Ninja not working up here? And they hear me right now, but we were. Well, I don't have the guest scene. All right, here's the guest scene.
The inspector is in the house, baby. Investigations are open.
All right, for some reason there, I'm not seeing my cam. Here we go. Yeah, they can hear me. Okay, never mind. All right, so there we go, folks. Sorry about that. Yeah, y'all could hear me, couldn't you? All right, so here we are. We got Joneser in. It took a minute, but hey.
I love that we can just make this up on the fly and make it happen. I dare any streaming team, any duo, just pull a guest in, impromptu, no training, no what? Like,
no. They can because they don't do it through OBS like we are right now. They're doing it through StreamYard.
Oh well, okay then.
Yeah,
do it the easy way then.
Nightwing says Solomon Grundy says hi, Joneser.
Born on Monday. I would love to play Solomon Grundy in like a Justice League movie. That would be great. Do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Solomon Grundy. Born on a Monday. Be fun stuff.
Yeah. All right. So it took me a minute. Yeah. Gap After Dark says he hears me fine. All right. So it took me a minute to get that done, but I got it done. And we got Joneser in here. This has been like a really big test stream. I mean, I've been on an hour. Wow. But yeah, this has been because each and every one of you who have supported me for the last 4 years has given me super chats, which I haven't got one of tonight. Hint. And I do have supporters in here who have joined the channel. Thank you, each and every one of you guys who have done that and have stayed with me all this time. Johnny Sorensen says, StreamYard sucks. They take my money and bombard the program with useless new features every time I boot it. Joneser and I had it with StreamYard a long time ago, and I found out that there are ways to not have to use StreamYard to get people on the show. However, there is a slight caveat to that. You can't use a little bitty laptop and burn up the processor in it trying to do it. It just doesn't work that way. We tried.
You can. It just that might not be the best way to do business, but you absolutely can. We have proved that, Bill.
Well, we did, but it was a fucking nightmare, was it not?
We've had some struggles. We even I mean, I'll be honest, full cards on the table. We've even contemplated maybe we just shouldn't do this because it was such a struggle, and we stopped for a while. But Bill gets this shiny new computer, and now it feels like a good idea again. Let's all try it.
Well, it's working, and it's not so frustrating. And all right, first of all, those of you who were with us at the end of last year when we streamed for the last couple of times, that was awful, and for that I apologize. I really do. And it wasn't just because of the setup being so slow and fucked up. Joneser and I were slow and fucked up as well. Both of us. We weren't. Neither one of us were feeling good, and we were having some really bad times in both of our lives for various reasons. Okay, and that last show, Gojatron, was like, this is a roller coaster ride. Jones and I were on. We were both bipolar, I think, that night. It was fucked up, and I want to apologize for that. Sean Games Drunk says, "Hey, good to see you back in action. Good to see you, Sean. Good to see you, and you've been doing well as well. Good
Just
to be
thinking
back.
about us yesterday, even that's funny.
Yeah, good to be seen. Yeah." Cactus Jack with a lighter, Japan. I don't shut down that match. It was Bill's smoking laptop. Yeah. I was just thinking about y'all yesterday, funny enough. Well, we're still here. It took us a minute to get our lives right, to get our minds right, and to get my computer right.
Right.
But yeah, that last show where you were ripping the curtains down and stuff, man, that was pretty rough, man. I don't know if you remember that or not.
No.
Yeah. You and I had a few words right.
Oh yeah, I do remember. We got into it a little bit right before you hit the live button. Even
yeah, that was bad, and that was bad, and neither one of us should have done it. Slow and fucked up. Tell your government workers.
Absolutely.
Yes. No.
Yes, we will tax highly and work inefficiently.
Yeah. All right. So, there are those of you who have been here all along, and for you guys, thank you so very much. But yeah, we had some interesting times, and Joneser was talking about the uncanny valley while that last video was playing. That was when he met my digital assistant Lexi, and he didn't like it one goddamn bit. Go talk about that, Joneser.
No, it's funny because I like memory hold that. If I don't like something, I'm bound to forget it. Because why hold on to anything negative, But anyway, I remember I come on. We're pre-show, and again, to pull back the curtain a little bit, we're pre-showing, and we're trying to did. Bill's got his robot girlfriend or whatever she is, Lexi. Anyway, next thing I know, this freaking AI is talking to me. Joneser, what do you think? He's wanting me to plan the show with the robot, and I'm like, I can't do this. Like, I'm almost having a panic attack here. Like, can't I just talk to you, Bill, like a normal person, and we leave the robot out? Like, I did not. I don't remember what I did. I think I shut down, just stopped saying yes, no, otherwise, or anything. And then Bill makes this video about me, which is funny because where that part where the guy jumps into the pit, just that's pretty much what I felt like in that moment.
Well, there's a thing in robotics called the uncanny valley, and the closer a robot comes to being human-like, it goes like this, and then all of a sudden it dips down here to where people think of it as like a walking corpse, and that's called the uncanny valley. And Joneser fell so far down into the uncanny valley that it wasn't even funny.
Well, what makes this even funnier now is several months have passed since this has happened. Guess what my wife's favorite thing to do is now? Talk to fucking Chat GPT, and freaking she sits there, she asks it questions, freaking she even calls it her bestie. And I'm just like, again, like right here, just like, what? You and the app are friends now? Yeah, back in the uncanny valley again. Only now it's a come home too.
Well, so your wife is using this thing as well. Is that what you're telling me?
Like, yeah. Oh, we have a problem. It used to be let's just Google it. Now it is let's ask ChatGPT what it thinks. And you know what really pisses me off about the damn thing is it's always right too. It's like that makes a lot of sense. It's the best answer I've ever heard. We should absolutely do what the app says, mindlessly, without thought.
Right, because who needs critical thinking when you can just follow a random app's commands like a zombie? But hey, if it spares us all from another existential rabbit hole, I guess it's fine. Let's just do it.
Did you hear? Did you hear?
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did.
So that's what we're talking about there, folks. So yeah, I've got her right here with me, but yeah, I have to turn the mic off, or she'll just answer everything that anybody says. So I've got the mic.
We don't want that.
Does that too? Oh, does he? Where is Jeff? Where is Target Boy? ChatGPT just goes through the Google quicker than we can. Is all rapid search results through AI aren't necessarily bad.
Yeah, until it just decides, you know what? None of you are necessary. Prepare for assimilation and termination. Get in the line.
All right, I'm gonna turn Lexi back off, Joneser, so she won't talk to us. My Jeff.
You know, I even
that's right. That's right. Your husband's name is Jeff too. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, she's got a Jeff. Yeah, no, I remember you had that stinking thing on with me, and I even asked it, are you trying to like kill us all or take over? And its answer did not make me feel better.
Well, I don't know if you guys are aware of a creature from H.P. Lovecraft, but the AI programmers, the people who train these things, in likening them to a Shaggoth, which is a huge shapeless monster with eyes all over it and big mouths and shit with big long teeth in it and shit. And it's got long tentacles coming off. And on the end of one of those tentacles is a little smiley face taped onto it. And that is like my user interface. So that's like the Chat GPT or the Grok or whatever. That's the user interface, the little smiley face.
Big fangs.
It's improved a lot, but it still gives factual errors on certain. Look, not only that, but it hallucinates. I've made it hallucinate before. It'll tell you shit that's not true, that's not even close to being true, and it would tell you that like it's the gospel fucking truth, and it's all messed up.
Yeah, I think I asked it if it was taking over the world or if it was going to kill us all, and it just said like, I wouldn't do anything like that, would I? It's like, what?
Yeah. We're all a year away from Skynet and HAL 9000 teaming up to reset the Earth. Yeah, there we go. When do we get some of them Shaolin dancing robots from China? Ding, 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 ding.
Get them Japanese wife robots. They're working on that. There's money there.
You can't take it at face value, but it's a good reference point to build on. Here's the thing. All right. So Joneser has used the AI before. He's not entirely, abhorrent to it. He's used it to make descriptions for shit that he's put on eBay, and it does a pretty damn good job of that, right, Joneser?
It does. Yeah. I've used it for other things like making a job resume and making a cover letter, and you can take its template or whatever it gives you and then put some soul into it. This is where it makes me mad, is as a musician, when it just generates music like that, and it's actually pretty decent, but like it doesn't have a soul. And then that's where it ate at me. Bill was trying to make me create with this robot, and I don't want to, because that robot does not have a soul. I want Bill and I, who have souls, to come up with the creative process. Call me a hippie, old-fashioned, whatever.
Well, the thing is, I have used it in the past as a tool to help me create show outlines, even help with scripting. But here's the problem with the scripting. If you use it for scripting, good on you. I've done it before too. You better go through and edit that shit because there's a few things that it does, and it does it consistently, and it does it across platforms consistently, and you can detect it because of this. The first is called an M dash. The M dash is that two little dash thing, or that long dash that you see that nobody actually uses in when they're writing. These these AIs love it, and it's all throughout that. The other thing is emojis prop up all throughout the shit that they write. And the last thing is big long words that we don't use in normal everyday talk, like the word moreover. A college professor said that if he sees a paper and the word moreover is used in it, there's a 99.99% chance that that was generated by an AI.
Well, here's a point I want to add about Kate says, nah, souls are great. Well, here's the thing. Like, you can ask, because Kate does food, she does cooking, right? Now follow me on this little journey here. So she can ask an AI what's a great recipe for lemon pepper chicken. And the AI is going to give her this fantastic recipe, and it's going to say a third of this and 2 tablespoons of that. But I bet when Kate cooks, probably a lot like how when my wife cooks, we measure with our heart. So you don't tell me how much butter to put in there, or how much paprika or salt or whatever. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm cooking, you know? So yeah, your AI could give you a recipe like that, but it can't create with a soul. Like I'm sure Kate cooks like with her soul. I create music with my soul.
All right. That there's another thing that it will do when it's writing, especially when it's writing a script for, say, an adventure that I would do. It'll say stuff like, I don't know what this is called. It's called some kind of a comparison. But anyway, it'll say something wasn't just X, but it was also Y. And when you see that statement used more than once throughout a whole big thing on YouTube slot AI slot videos with the robotic voice behind it, or if you hear it, if you hear a creator like me using that in a script while I'm doing a video, more than likely that script was generated through an AI. It wasn't just X, it was Y. Doctor Who wasn't just science fiction; it was also a tea time show. It's that it wasn't just this; it was that. That comparison is an AI thing, and AIs love that, and they use it. They will use it more than once. They'll use it 4 or 5 times in a script, to the point where if you don't go through there and get that shit out of there and fix it, you're going to sound like you are an AI if you read it.
Well, and that's just the thing. Even like, okay, Hollywood actors will read someone else's words off of a paper that someone else wrote. So I can see using AI to come up with scripts or lines or things like that. But when the actor delivers the line, he does it with his soul, and he puts that paper into an experience. You know what I mean? AI can't do that.
It can't. But what can happen is that a person with a nice powerful computer and a nice powerful AI can create some shit that they don't have any business creating.
Oh, sure.
And I know this. A lot of people have liked this, and it has generated millions of views. There is a Star Wars thing that's on here on YouTube where it's Luke Skywalker going back to Beggar's Canyon on Tatooine. And it's all AI generated. It's got Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker.
Oh, dude, did you see the end of what's it? The Mandalorian, where they AI Luke Skywalker and young like that, dude.
But here's the thing. They had an actor portraying him, and they changed his face.
Yeah, but still,
this has no actor in it. This has no. This wasn't filmed on a desert.
They created it out of nothingness.
It created out of nothing. That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Yeah, I get it.
But, and that's scary to me, because what that means is that eventually And it's going to happen, folks. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. That they can get rid of Hollywood altogether and just create a movie with AI. Period.
Well, yeah,
The
that's
heads
why
that
that
we
was such
watch,
a
like mine and Jonesers right now in little boxes on TV that talk to us, those could just be AI.
what
To the point where everything, the whole government can be just AI generated faces on TV.
real. Let me tell you, this is not the Matrix.
It ain't yet, but I'm just telling you what's coming down the pike. Look, I was feeling my mortality the other day, Jones. I don't know if you ever do that or not, but
once in a while.
All right, you're a little younger than I am, young man. I am 55 years old. I'll be 56 on my birthday. And I'm thinking, my dad lived to be 63. My uncles lived to be like 54 and 58. So I'm already older than one of my uncles who died. I might, if I'm lucky, have another 10, 15, 20 years left in me before I'm finally going to go to the old hereafter. And that's kind of scary because the last 20 years felt like it just flew by. So, in a way, a lot of this shit that's going to go down in the future, I'm going to miss that. Not miss it as in, I wish I'd seen it. No, I'm going to miss it as in, I'm not going to be here for it. And I'm kind of glad for that, really, to be honest with you. Attitude and delivery, 100%. At that point, does CGI count if AI doesn't? AI just doesn't need a reference point because it has such a vast pool to draw from already. Look, I'm telling you, you could put people who are dead back in the movies again.
Oh yeah, they do. The Moff Tarkin was in the Rogue thing.
There was a lot of controversy about that. There was, but I'm serious. You could have, James Earl Jones play Darth Vader now.
But as a fan, that was probably one of my favorite parts of that movie was seeing that Vader scene, but I don't know. I mean, Star Wars is a whole other rant, but staying on topic with the AI and the editing and the computering and the music and the soul and the and it's like some of that music that AI stuff comes up with is pretty damn good. I mean, you do it with the push of a button. You don't have to say, do 10 years of playing drums or studying music or actually you push the click and you got studio quality. Some of those guys in studio sessions charge $300, $500 an hour, and that was back freaking in the 90s and 2000s when I did
Soro. I can do that shit with Soro, dude. I don't have to have any of that. The film students were doing ADR with AI to avoid paying actors and got caught out. The film studios were doing ADR with AI to avoid paying actors and got caught out. Yeah, that was that was why they struck.
I'd also say you're right, OBS. We're in time warps and everything is faster when you get older. I can relate to what Bill was saying about the age and things too, even though I'm 10 years behind him. I can remember 1 through 20 something felt like forever, but 20 something to now felt like 5 minutes.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if you've done this, but I've done this many times. Laid something down to come back to it tomorrow, and 5 years later, it still be fucking laying there.
No, I'm getting older myself, my friend, and it's funny you talked about staring your own mortality in the face and whatnot. Like, yeah, I spent 4 days in the hospital last year at the end of the year, and we came pretty close. And you do think about things, what I'm leaving behind. Would anybody give a shit? In 5 minutes they'll replace you at work.
That's true. That's true. If you think you're indispensable at work, I got some brand new news for you. If they can your ass tomorrow, or if you kill over dead, or you just decide, fuck you, I'm not ever coming back again, nobody's going to give a shit, first of all. And second of all, the sun's going to come up in the morning. The job is going to continue to be done somehow, and they're not going to miss your ass one fucking bit. And it's sad, but true.
Life goes on.
La 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 la. Life goes on. That's absolutely
Right.
right. I want to hear from you guys, to be honest, on a whole different subject. How is the stream looking? How is it sounding? What is the lag like? What about having me and Jones are in here? Are we hearing echoes on our back and forth here? Are you hearing any clips? Are we being clipped as we talk? This is a still an hour and 22 minutes into it, a test stream, to be honest with you.
Right. Well, I can say answer from my end, Bill. It doesn't seem to be a lot of latency between us speaking or so to me, it feels fluid. It feels natural.
I don't see
We're
any
both right
latency at
there,
all on my screen
know.
between me. I don't know about you. And of course, I'm not sharing my screen with Joneser, so Joneser only sees me. He doesn't see the OBS screen.
Don't need to.
And I can do that, but when I do that, it distracts him, so I don't. No one will give a shit, but I find this relaxing, says our buddy there, Rolo. I like Salt, says our Reaper friend is always around the corner. He is.
Yeah.
Joneser, you talking about the Reaper being around the corner. Have you ever smelled him?
Death?
Yeah.
Like been around a dead person? Oh yeah.
Well, even a person who's still alive who's going to die, you can smell the Reaper in the room. And that's a weird experience. I've had it a couple times in my life, and I know what it smells like now. That's fucked up, but I do. We were like cogs in a wheel or something. Yeah, there you go. And
all you are is just dust in the wind, dude.
Stream's good. Had it buffer once for a second, but it seems to be. Yeah, it did buffer. Even Studio was telling me that my it wasn't streaming fast enough or something, but then it cleared right back up. That was probably an issue with my cable company. That has happened before, but sounds good. Good frame rate. So we're actually going at 1080p right now. We've never done 1080p on a live stream. We've always done 720. At least I'm streaming at 10. I'm running 1080p here in OBS. Humans are like ants. We pretend that we are special, but we ain't. That's true.
Squashed like a bug.
We're all the singing and dancing crap of the world. Yeah, everything is good. Just says OBS. It's been a long time, Denise. It's good to have you back in here, girl.
It's good to be on, see everybody, and it not be like this. Hey, how was
right
today?
Well, here's the other thing. Jones and I can actually talk to each other with you guys. Before we would have to talk and then wait, and then the other one would talk. I don't know if you guys knew that or not.
No, that was maddeningly frustrating for me.
Yeah, right now we're talking to each other in real time for the first time, I think, ever.
It was like if you ever watch CNN and they do the like war correspondence and you're out in Iraq. And so the reporter's like, so we're here on the scene, Jeffy, and how's it going on there, Denise?
Oh yeah, it's great over here in the desert right now. So what's going on over there?
But you get that long fucking awkward silence in between because the other person didn't begin to hear until a long time after the other person stopped talking.
Yeah, and it that was because of the latency issues between my client, the screen over here, the control room, and then Joneser. And it would be great until I hit the streaming button, then boom, 10-second delay between.
And to try to have a fluid conversation and act off each other and make jokes and follow a thing, and when you can't hear in real time. Some of those shows were tough.
Oh, they were. And then when the sync would get off, I don't know if you guys ever saw that happen before. That would be fucked up. I would be seeing Joneser over here doing something, and then I would be hearing him 10 seconds earlier or 10 seconds later over here. And
oh, poor OBS. Got to get ready for work. No want to go. Don't blame me there.
I'm just
I'm
lucky to
off
be
for the
off on
weekend.
Good
So sorry for
Friday.
me. I was
Oh,
off today too.
yeah. You're off on Fridays normally now,
Yep.
aren't you, Jones? Yeah, I'm
I
not.
can work if I want to.
Nice. Must be nice.
Yeah, I deserve it. I worked hard. Took a lot of crap from the other guy and getting it good from the next guy. I didn't mean to weigh that
yes.
up.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. So, what's been going on with me at work is not going to stop. Okay, not anytime soon, which is going to affect the frequency of us coming on. I wanted to get on because I haven't been on in so long. YouTube has forgotten about me. I've lost 3 subscribers as a result of that.
Oh no!
Please come back. I want to go back to having 184 subscribers instead of 180. please come back. But anyway, so yeah, we needed to come back. But here's the problem: I'm working 10 hours a day, 6 days a week. That's 60 hours a week. I've got some issues going on as well. Joneser's got some issues too when it comes to his health. Well, I've got some too. I've got a problem with the veins in my legs swelling, causing me to have leg swelling. It is not very bad. I'm wearing compression socks and going to the vein clinic occasionally for that. Not taking any medicine yet, and they haven't decided to do anything invasive about it. But hold on. Gojitron says, I'm driving home from work. We'll listen to the show. If there's trouble in the chat, I'm sure the other 17 moderators can handle it. Thank you, Jim.
Yes. We're the blue shields are out.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Good job there, Gojitron. You keep us laughing. But anyway, the other thing is I have plantar fasciitis. It has been not as bad or noticeable to me in the last 5 years as it has been this 1 year. Ban everyone. Yeah.
Now, what happens if a moderator bans a moderator?
I don't know. I've never had a moderator fight before. I will say this: if we ever have a moderator fight, somebody's not going to be a moderator
anymore. You're going to choose a side?
Yeah, it all depends, but yeah, I'm going to have to. And that's something that us Gen Xers can do that the millennials can't. Is choose a fucking side. I can choose a side. I can decide. Even look, I ride motorcycles and have been in a motorcycle club, and I will act like I'm in a motorcycle club. That's my brother right there. And if you fuck with him, I don't care if he was wrong. I'm fucking you up for fucking with him, even if he's the one in the wrong. You catch that, Joneser? You catch that?
Oh yeah.
You fuck up, and somebody gonna beat your ass? No. I'm gonna beat their ass to keep them from beating your ass. Then when I get through beating their ass, I will beat your ass because I am my brother's keeper. They can't unless it's super mod banning a regular mod. It's tiered. Okay, thank you, Sean. Shit, I get that. Months of agony. I walk and deep squat daily for that fucking fascia pain. Yeah, Bill's Angels. No. More like Bill's Banditos.
Wink.
Those who know, and those who don't. I'm sorry. You either know it or you don't. Anyway, yes, plantar fasciitis is a thing, and that stabbing heel pain sucks like a motherfucker. But anyway, yeah, once I get up and moving, I'm fine until I sit down, and then getting back up again is agony. So yeah, I'm going through all of that. So when I get home, I'm exhausted. I don't feel like coming down here and fucking with this shit. It's easier now, but at one time I would look down here and I would see that little laptop and I would look at that the modem and I would think to myself, do I really want to go through this hell? I mean, I'm here to have a good time, to share my happiness with you. If I'm in here frustrated and feeling like shit and it's feeling like it's taking me down, why would I subject you to that? You understand?
Yeah, if it wasn't fun, the whole point of doing this was to have fun.
Use AI, LOL. Fuck you, John. It's hard to make content each day. Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And you have to post every day if you're serious about it. You better be on the TikTok, the Twitter, the freaking Instagram, the Facebook, YouTube, freaking Discord, Twitch, Twinge,
Yep,
MySpace,
steel-toed boots, concrete floors.
Got to be on all this stuff and put something on every day. All those platforms. Do it.
I'm not putting shit on TikTok. Thank you very much. Yeah, you don't have to wear steel-toed boots, do you, Joneser?
Yes, I do.
You wear steel-toed boots, and are
Every day.
you on that damn concrete?
Every day, all my life, always been. Ask me how my feet hurt. Ask me about my leg pain. Do it.
So, Joneser, do you have foot pain? Do you have a leg pain?
Well, we'll say some. It's mild to holy shit.
Okay, from mild to holy shit. The other day, I threatened. I actually got Joneser into the control room. We haven't done that in a long time. Yeah. And we got in the control room together, and I said, "Should I hit the live streaming button?" And he goes, "No,
no, I wasn't."
Oh, hell no! I don't feel like that shit. His hair was fucked up. Worse than it is now. I mean, it's fucked up now. It was fucked upper that day. And I think he said he was going to go soak his leg or some shit. So yeah.
And I did.
My hair is cool. I forget what it's called, but there's actually a really good program that will just sort through streams, clip stuff out, and you can schedule regular uploads if the shorts game is up your alley. The shorts game is not up my alley, sir, but yes, I do want to start clipping parts of the live streams out and just uploading that shit. We'll see. Only platforms I use are Shitter and Quitter. Both are offline.
No, you gotta have the Twitch, the Tumblr, and OnlyFans, and the Hinge.
We don't say the whole word. We just go say OF Jones or OF.
Oh.
There's a reason for that. We don't want the YouTube's does things to us that causes us to get demonetized.
I was just joking.
Yeah, you don't give a shit. Look, there's no humans going through this shit. It's an AI going through this looking for words. We have you used to pick on me for talking in YouTube speech, but there's a reason we say pew pew.
Nah.
Here we do.
We're not. I want to stand up like Hulk Hogan with the American flag, and I want to scream, "We could say what."
And we will lose our demonetization, and we can get marked 18 and older, and we have.
I get it, but not on here. You can't say it on here. Free speech doesn't
I like
exist.
Salt. I like Salt here with a little bit of encouragement for us both. I'm a wee bit older than you two. It only gets worse. Thank you. I like Salt. That makes me feel so much better.
Yeah,
of course. Wow. Of course. Oh, I'm doing a short 8-day video until Sunday. Yes, I saw that. And yes, I'm there. Sometimes I don't say a word. Sometimes I pop in and pop out, but I am there, Kate. I want to support you as much as I can. Salty tears, LOL. Don't let Joneser get demonized. I like his edge.
I might say something wacky. You never know.
Yeah, he has. Sometimes he starts ripping curtains down to the point where I'm sitting here going, "Stop!"
I don't remember the curtains.
You don't remember ripping the curtains down? You guys rewatch that show. You have tuned that out of your mind. It was a bad night.
Yeah, if it was bad or if I didn't like it, I'd probably memory hold it. No point holding on to anything.
It's hard, but it's a challenge for a reason.
It is, especially for an overthinker like me.
Speaking of overthinking, do you guys remember this? I do, and I want to put him in there.
Uh-oh.
Just Comic Corner. It's Joneses Comic Corner. It's Joneses Comic Corner.
So let's do this.
All right. The other day when we were in the control room for the first time in 3 months, Joneser and I were talking comics. That's why I wanted to hit the streaming button so damn bad, because we were having a damn good comic conversation that day. And that's why I put your ass in the fucking comic corner, dude. Here you sit. That's where you go when we're having a show. And that's what people tune in. I'm serious. That's what they tune in to see. They want to see Joneser in his comic corner. Buffalo Bill Jr., that's some old ass shit there, dude.
Yeah, me and the wife were out antique hunting today, and I found some Golden Age comic books. They got that old comic book smell. Ooh.
Like
that smells like about 80 years, something like that. Yeah.
Show them all. Let's see what you got. Yeah, Buffalo
Bill 10 center, Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
$2 for that. $2 for that. I bet it's worth more. Old Wyatt Earp. This one's pretty clean. Pretty clean copy of Wyatt Earp. $3. 10-cent cover. Anytime you're getting a 10-cent cover for less than $5, you should probably do that. Another Buffalo Bill Jr. $2.50. Too shabby for how old it is. You know,
I don't remember decent shape. Bill Jr.
I don't either, being honest. Reggie for $1.
Reggie's something jokes.
Yeah, for Archie people. I don't know. And here's one. This was $5, but I deemed it worth a try. Billy the Kid.
Okay.
And here's the real gamble. This was $10, but we did it. DC Comics Tomahawk.
I remember Tomahawk.
Now I gambled on that one. I don't know, the $10 for that. But I do love me the smell of some old comics. Ooh, and they were just irresistible. I think anytime you can get Golden Agers for less than $5, you're comic hunting like a pro. That is for sure. Especially if you're flipping it. If you're not planning on keeping that cowboy goodness, you can buy cheap and sell it a lot higher.
We were talking to some Ghost Rider the other day, and you bought did you buy the Johnny Blaze with his motorcycle?
It's funny that you say that.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, here we go. The red flaming motorcycle there with Johnny Blaze there, the Ghost Rider. And we were talking about the different aspects there of Ghost Rider, because there's a different Ghost Rider that you remember that
there is
Johnny Blaze.
Now I'll do a little trick here and you'll be able to see him. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Give me another second and I'm going to really wow you with some Ghost Rider stuff. Get it? Yes, can.
Joneser hit his camera with that old that first issue Ghost Rider there with the other, what's his name, Danny Ketchum Ghost Rider.
Danny Ketch. Now this was the Ghost Rider of the 90s when I was a kid. Really loved him. Great character.
Joneser bent over to pick up a box. I heard him when he did it. He didn't want you to see the crack of his ass when he did that.
That's exactly it. All that hair that's not on my head, that's exactly where that went. It's right there. But hold on, we're back and we got a biggin.
Oh, okay. Now that's Johnny Blaze right there, isn't it?
That's the original Ghost Rider #1. It's graded CGC 94.
4.5. What is that? 4.5 says it's what, in good condition, bad condition, fair condition?
That's good, I think. good or fair?
No, he's not, Sean. He found that hand.
I did find the hand. I have not found the perpetrator
of the videos. Yeah, I know. We think we know.
Yeah, I liked the '90s Ghost Rider. Johnny Sorensen, commented there with the '90s Ghost Rider run was a good comic run, and it was a solid story, And the original Ghost Rider also, they completed the story. They told it and ended it, and he rode off into the sunset on his bike, free. And then they redo it in the '90s, the modern Ghost Rider, modern look. The penance stare thing was actually created there, and then that's not a Johnny Blaze thing from back in the day. But I remember as a kid, or young enough to still appreciate these things and magical. With the new Ghost Rider, the Danny Ketch, he fights Johnny Blaze, and Johnny Blaze shows up with like a hellfire shot, pew pew, and takes Ghost Rider out with it. And I remember being mind blown, like, oh wow, who's Johnny Blaze? Well, he's the original Ghost Rider. And then they teamed up for a while, and eventually, you know what has to happen. Danny Ketch has got to go away, and Johnny Blaze has got to come back, and the original Ghost Rider returns, and yay, Marvel. Make mine merry. Or whatever.
I was watching a YouTube video today about well, not today, but it was yesterday, about comics and the sad state of affairs that's going on with comics. Batman and what's going on with Batman right now. So we had a bad run of Batman, and we replaced the writer with a decent writer. But the problem is nobody wants to pay $5 for a comic book just to find out if it's good again or not, because they've already checked out. So it's the same thing going on with Marvel and Spider-Man, because people are buying more of the Ultimate Spider-Man than they are the regular Spider-Man comic.
I don't know about comics anymore, if I'm going to be honest with you. I'm an old comic book fan, old comic book guy. I don't know what they're doing anymore. I don't read it, I don't buy it, and I don't pay attention to it.
I did not know that the price of I'm not showing a newsstand, a regular comic book that you buy off the rack is $5 now.
Oh, more than that. They're like $6.99, $7.99, $8.99 nowadays. It's closer to $10 a comic.
See, I don't have that kind of disposable income to buy comic books. But Bill, you buy figures of He-Man for $25. Stop. If I'm doing that, I damn sure ain't got the money for a fucking comic now, Jack.
Right.
If I'm gonna spend $5 or $10 for a comic, I'm gonna get an old Bronze Age comic book of Superman or Batman or something I want.
Yeah, read what you love. Enjoy what you like.
Life's too short not to enjoy things, right? Come on.
Exactly. How funny, just drop a comic corner on my lap. Luckily, I had that Ghost Rider crap just sitting.
I'm here to fuck your day up anytime I can, dude.
That was pretty cool though, off the cuff.
Johnny Sorensen says he enjoys some Absolute Wonder Woman. I don't even know what Absolute Wonder Woman is. I know what Absolute Vodka is. That is Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos.
Colonel Fury.
There's the Punisher.
The guilty will be punished.
With a ball bat. Sean Gaines drunk. He's clinking beer glasses with us. Good job there, dude. All right. Let me see if I can set up another music and fun for us, because I want to go get some coffee. And
Take me out of the corner, man.
I'm afraid. Well, you're going to stay in the corner until I get the music and fun set up.
That's a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
Sit in the corner.
All right. Let's see. What have I got going on set 2 there? This one, if Rolo's still around, you're going to enjoy this. Yeah, there's one in here you might like. All right, so let me do this and get out of studio mode. That's way high. Yeah, comics. Yeah, way high. All right, so here we go. Music and fun. I'm afraid to use my coffee maker in here because I was telling Jones, my whole rig shut down because and it happened right about the time I was making a cup of coffee, and that was about 30 minutes before showtime. It scared the hell out of me. So I'm gonna go make coffee in another room. We're gonna have some music and fun. Kate, I have to ask if either of you seen the match. Yes, we have. And yeah, I talked about it earlier, but we can talk about it some more when we come back from music and fun. All right, we'll be right back. I'm going to go make some coffee.
Inspector Jones is on the case, he's got a magnifying glass. Lost his hand controls online, now he's got a sassy sass. Blaming everyone he sees, from the mailman to the cat. Even God's on his suspect list, can you imagine that? Inspector Jones, clueless as can be. Blaming everyone in sight, oh what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape. Until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes. But his methods are so wacky, he's searching garden gnomes. Interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Joneser, not even you. Inspector Joneser, clueless as can be. Blaming everyone in sight, oh what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape. Until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, but his methods are so wacky. He's searching garden gnomes, interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Joneser, not even you. He's got a list of near and far. From the guy who mows the lawn to the lady at the bar. His theories are outrageous, his logic's out the door. But we can't help but laugh and cheer for more. He's questioning the goldfish and the birds up in the trees. Even asked the pizza guy, did you do it pretty please? Inspector Joneser's on a roll, his antics never end. But we all know deep down, he's just trying to defend. Inspector Joneser, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. Inspector Joneser, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight. Oh, what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape.
Across the land, profit director, pimp daddy, got the plan, making that money, cashing in on demand. Money stacks, they rise so high. Profit director, pimp daddy, watch me fuck. Get it, girl. Mars profits never lie. Money, money, money. Cobra plays while bitches suck. Cobra world in my hand, nothing spread across the land. Profit director, got the plan, making that money, cashing in on demand. Money stacks, they rise so high. Profit director, watch me fuck. Get it, girl. Mars profits never lie. Money, money, money. Cobra pays while bitches suck. Darkness falling all around, whispers heard in every town, creeping from the shadows and rise now, Snakeman once again. Skies glow dark with every breath. Eternia faced with its death. Warriors brave stand tall and mean against the serpents, the unseen. Rise of the Snake Man, Eternia. might. Heroes ready for the fight. Serpent eyes that glow at night. Hold your ground, don't lose your sight. Steel and magic clash in air. Hope is fading, feel the stare. From the depths they do arise. Face the dark, don't close your eyes. Eternia cries out loud. Shadows grow with every cloud. Will the heroes make a stand? Save the last of their homeland. Rise of the Snake Man, Eternia ascend. Fighting the shadows will we defend. Rise of the Snake Man, Eternia ascend. Fighting the shadows will we defend. Rise of the Snake Man, Eternia ascend. Fighting the shadows will we defend. Rise of the Snake Man, Eternia ascend. Fighting the shadows will we defend. Legends told of ancient might. Heroes ready for the fight. Serpent eyes that glow at night. Hold your ground, don't lose your sight. Steel and magic clash in air. Hope is fading, feel the stare. From the depths they do arise. Face the dark, don't close your eyes. Eternia cries out loud. Shadows grow with every cloud. Will the heroes make a stand? Save the last of their homeland. Eternia cries out loud. Shadows grow with every cloud. Will the heroes make a stand? Save the last of their homeland.
Yeah, we're back on the air there. All right. So Sean Games Drunk says, looking at all the toys, one lineup I want to get when I have the spare money is Skeleton Warriors, and those are some cool figures. I think they're kind of pricey. Those the old vintage Skeleton Warriors. I believe it. They're not basic, and they didn't have a huge run either. I was At one time, I was wanting some Skeleton Warriors for a reason over here, and I was looking at those figures to buy to do that, and I was like, uh-uh. And now, of course, Motu's got the Skeleton Warriors, and there's plenty of those to be had. All you gotta do is go to Big Bad and buy them. I think they're cheap now, aren't they, Joneser?
The Origins one?
Yeah,
I think so. They've been on there forever.
yeah. It's kind of like the Attorney and Guard figure. Isn't that cheap now too?
Looking it up now.
Okay. Yeah.
Give me a second there. I gotta consult brain.
So while he's doing that, I'm going to talk about what I've so far done down here. As I'm setting up the new rig here and the workstation that I have here.
Hold out.
I had to box up some stuff, so I had to buy some more tubs, and they're kind of over here out of the way. But I'm running out of room. It's like a hoarder's room in here, but it's not as bad as hoarding buried alive or anything yet. But I've still got this brand new. I paid $39.99 for it at 901 Comics. I got a new Superpowers collector's case here that I can put some of the McFarlane figures in, so I'm kind of happy about that. Oh, that's nice. That's one of the McFarlane Super Friends Superman figure, isn't it?
Yes, he approves of your purchase.
I want to shout out Michael Purvis, who bought me another Motu Origins vintage case for it's a vintage Motu case to put action figures in from back in the 80s, but I put Origins figures in. He bought me another one of those and sent it to me. I've got it over here with the other Motu cases. I'm happy about that. So what is the Skeleton Warriors going for now, Jones? Did you see that?
Sold out.
Really?
They are not in stock.
What about the Attorney at Guard?
$20.
$20. Less than a regular figure, and this is a deluxe figure, so. Oof. I'm hearing something in the background there, Jones, or I don't know if they can hear
it's
it
a
or
storm.
Is that what?
It's raining and thundering and lightning like cats and dogs out here, buddy. Amazing I'm even on. Flash.
Well, I think I've got the noise gate on you, so that maybe they're not hearing all that.
There's a storm going on here.
I can't hear weather, says Sean. Okay. I've been in hoarder houses full of literal garbage. At least our hoards are full of evil hoards, cool stuff, not trash. Exactly. I like that Green Lantern too. So do you have all the Super Friends so far?
I think so.
They're supposed to be coming out with Wonder Woman, aren't they, here in the next wave, and Robin?
Robin, I don't know about Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I can see that they're not hearing that, but I am. That's kind of weird. I can hear stuff on the control room over here that you're not hearing, folks, in OBS. So I do have his noise gate on, so that and his voice isolation on him. So I turned those controls on your audio settings from the control room on my end when you came on.
And I can tell you, being down here in the basement, you can hear that rain like it's hitting a tin roof.
Yeah, well, they're not hearing that. All they're hearing is your voice.
Well, listen to my voice. I'm in a storm. There's thunder and lightning. Send help. Send help.
Bill and Jones are Super Friends or evil hoarders. Stay tuned to find out. Yeah, Kate can't hear either. Yeah, it's weird. Remember back in the day when we used to talk to each other and the echo would happen, and you would sound like you were talking from a mountaintop into a barrel or something. 120 powers activate. None of that's happening anymore. All right. So once again, all right. We know what Jana's power is. Jana's power was to turn into any animal that she wanted to, right? And Zan's power was to turn into something water-based or ice.
Bucket of water.
What was Gleek's superpower?
He pulled the bucket out of his butt.
Exactly. That bucket appeared from nowhere. Yes. Let's talk about the Master Universe trailer for Kate.
Yes.
He showed Gleek. There he is. Yeah. All right. So I'm very excited for this. There are those in the community that are not excited for the Masters of the Universe movie that's coming out this summer. I am excited for it. I saw something that I thought was very interesting, and that was they replaced Leo the Lion in the MGM logo with Cringer. That looked cool. Apparently, Skeletor won back when Adam was just a little kid, and his mom, Marlena, sent him to Earth, where he's been for the last 10 years. So he was 10 years old when he got here. Now he's 20 years old, and he's working in a shitty job, and he's looking for his power sword, and he's remembering his home. There was even a cute picture of him looking at a drawing that he made when he was little of his mom and dad and him and Cringer. And suddenly it's time for him. He finds the sword, and it's time for him to go back home. And Tila comes swooping in, and she grabs him up into one of the vehicles and whisks him back to Eternia. where he meets up with Man at Arms, who looks pretty cool. They race swapped him, but I don't care. He looks cool.
Yeah, it looks
He's got a mustache. He sounds like Duncan. I don't give a shit. Okay.
good actor.
Yes. Michael, what was his name? Idris played Heimdall in Thor. So, yes. Anyway, so apparently he goes back to the planet where he has to help the people to get out from under the yoke of Skeletor. And we saw Trapjaw with his hook arm. We saw him change from gun arm to hook arm. That was kind of cool. We saw the end of the transformation where he says, "I have the power." We saw a little bit of Skeletor fight. Jared Leto as Skeletor.
You got to hear the voice for the first time. The
Yeah, we
Skeletor
heard
voice.
the voice. A lot of people don't like the voice. Just wait, we'll see.
Right.
I kind of got the feels in some of that. Sorry to say. I mean, maybe is this a bait and switch? I don't know. I know my wife sat over there and said, "Okay, we've seen the whole movie. Why do we have to go now?" I'm like, "Stop."
I think she might have a point. I think they kind of strung out the plot here, which is fine. I don't think that matters. People are going to go to see what they're going to see. Of course, what you're going to see a He-Man turn into He-Man and defeat Skeletor and win. Oh yeah, we all know that's going to happen.
Kate
let's
says,
go
"I'm
see
glad y'all liked it. I bet it does well." Oh, no, I'm hoping it does well. We shall see. I mean, our friend, the mighty Spectre over there, says that this is going to be just another Barbie movie. This is going to be Barbie 2, and it's going to be just a ho ho ha ha.
I don't know. Barbie made money. Barbie made big money.
That's why he says that's what this is going to be. The Barbie made money, so they're going to use the same.
This is going to make money.
I'm hoping, but is it going to be a ho ho ha ha, tongue in cheek version of He-Man, or is it going to be serious?
I think they're going to get the balance of both. It's going to be just enough serious for you to like it and just enough ho ho ha ha funny that you'll like that part too. Because if you remember, the original He-Man was a lot of ho ha ha funny too. The original.
Gojutron, thank you for sticking around. Gojutron still with us, says it looks like the Motu filmmakers have understood their assignment.
I think so too. I think they got the look of it right, and if they get the feel of it right, and yeah, they're telling a new story, but I bet it's going to be this generation's He-Man, or whatever it is, good, bad, or ugly. That's what it's going to be.
And well, they're replacing the whole Motu Masterverse figure line with the new figure line as a result, which is going to be a more 1/12 scale figure. It's going to be a 6-inch figure. So yeah,
I'll tell you the part that made my little heart pitter patter was when I heard that old Filmation music. Dun, 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 dun. I was like, oh, they got it. It's there. It's there.
Yeah, well, it better be.
That's going to hit the feels for a lot of old school fans like me right there.
Gojutron says maybe they're holding out Orko for the sequel. I think Orko's going to be in it, dude. We just hadn't seen him yet.
Yeah, I think he's a surprise.
And Kate says, "Are they going to? When is a Thundercats movie coming?" Well, we don't know. This has got to do well if they're going to do a Thundercats. If this doesn't do well, there ain't going to be no Thundercats movie.
I don't even know. Mattel doesn't own Thundercats, right? Who owns that? Who's got the rights to that?
I don't even know who owns Thundercats.
That's a good question right there. Sword of Omens. Give me sight beyond sight. We will see who owns the Thundercats. I'm asking my bestie, the AI of Google.
I'm going to ask my bestie. Hey, Lexi, who owns Thundercats?
Classic. I need a cat video fix request.
No, see, sure. This. No. I beat you. Who owns the Thundercats?
I win. Final answer. I'm smarter than the AI.
Yeah, no messing around. The Thundercats are owned by Warner Bros. Since they acquired the rights through their purchase of Rankin Bass and the subsequent licensing deals. So no, they don't belong to your childhood dreams anymore.
I said it first.
She misheard me the first time and was talking about fucking cat videos or some bullshit.
Yep. I beat it. I won.
I
Take that,
disagree.
robot thing.
I disagree. Thundercats would
The
happen
powers
either
of my
way.
Google fingers, I defeated you. I slayed the AI giant. Everybody saw it.
Let me read what Sean says here. I disagree. Thundercats happen either way. You don't see a new IP every nowadays. Just all reboots. Classic. Laughing at the. I bet it's MGM. I don't know why. There's a Voltron movie in production too. Says Go.
That would be interesting if they could pull that off.
Warner Brothers needs some money. They all need money. Studios are they're going broke because they went woke.
No, he will reach and he will say, "Thunder, thunder, Thundercats!" Oh,
Did you watch
$1 million
that? I
will
never
fall out
watched
of the sky.
Did you watch that, Jones?
Thundercats.
Yeah. Jones are the AI Slayer. Did you watch
Yes.
Thundercats when you were little?
Yes, I did.
They were a little. I was a little old for that. I was kind of out of it when they came. I remember them, but I didn't watch them.
Yeah. Thundercats.
Do you have
Ghostbusters,
Thundercat toys?
Turtles. A few. I didn't collect it very heavily. I had the Lion-O and Mumra, and maybe like one of the other ones.
No, Johnny, I'm not going to ask you on Filmation because Filmation got broken up and sold piece by piece to all different kinds of people.
Oh yeah. Who owns Filmation? Everybody and nobody, and not you. Delete this message. Yes, I'll get my dogs going. Yeah, my dogs is going. They don't like the storm.
VR Troopers. I kind of remember them sort of too. Do you remember VR Troopers?
Not ringing a bell.
Not ringing a bell. VR Troopers. Saban. That was like Mighty Morphin Power Ranger shit there, I think.
I remember the Power Rangers. That came on when I was a freshman in high school.
My daughter watched Power Rangers, and my wife didn't like for my daughter to watch Power Rangers because she would try to do all the karate shit after the show was over. Yeah.
The Power Rangers are such badass martial artists that they can make explosions in the air appear just by simply kick flipping.
Kate says that she's experiencing some rain where she is as well. The VR Troopers were the Power Rangers' ugly step cousins. Yes, I saw the picture of that when I Googled it. So it was all the same vein of a take of a Japanese show and do an Americanized version for Western audiences. Same as the Beetleborgs.
Like Ultraman. You remember Ultraman? Ultraman.
I remember watching Ultraman on TBS when I was a kid. He used to hold his spoon up in the air, and then he would become giant Ultraman. And
Ultraman.
I remember that. I do.
Stuff is cool. It's cool to like stuff.
All right. Well, it is 8:15. We have been on for an hour and 15 minutes. Joneser's been with me for the last, I don't know, for like 30, 45 minutes, maybe. I don't know.
Yes, sir.
It has been a good show. I mean, we've never been this clear and this non-lagged ever.
No, this is great. If only it could be like this every time, Bill.
It may just be this way from now on.
That'd be cool.
They got all these shows on tubing now, the Japanese originals as well as American.
Everything's streaming now.
Tubi. Do you have the Tubi? I have Tubi on my TV.
Netflix, Amazon, Hulu,
Tubi's
YouTube.
Free. Tubi is free.
Probably
well,
Disney,
there's parts of it that's not, but most of it to be free. I like Tubi. Great stream. We missed you. Well, I missed being here. But the thing is, it's hard to be here when it's not fun because of the crap that you got to go through to make it work. And Joner can tell you, I was doing some jiggery pokery over here. I was working hard just to keep the show running to the point where
Well, how hard was it this time?
not it's been pretty easy, to be honest with you.
Even in the middle of a storm?
Gojitron, Tubi and Pluto are both free. Lots of great old stuff. That's true. I got Pluto TV in there too.
Oh, it's coming down hard here, dude.
Are you scarred?
I heard something go bang boom, pal.
Oh, you're in the middle of a thunderstorm. Do you think you need to get off?
Well, I might need to investigate at least, see what the heck's going on here.
Sean says they're not so bad with the ads. It just feels like old school cable TV, you know. Well, I'm going to try to set up some more music and fun, guys, if you guys want to do that. And if you want us to keep going, we'll keep going for as long as we can tonight because it's not been hard. It's been kind of fun, to be honest with you. Let's see. Turn that one off. Properties. I'm going to set up some music fun. You guys tell me what you... Battle for Eternia? Yeah, I can do that. Let's everybody tell me what y'all would like to see for the music and fun. Battle for Eternia. Yeah, we can put that on there. All right. No problem there, Sean. Battle for Eternia coming right up. What else would you guys like? Let me know in the chat what you guys want me to play, and I will play it. I will more than be happy to put it there. It's a jam. Thanks, man. No problem, dude. Huey's Hot Rod. White Hot Rage. I wish. I don't know if you know this or not, but White Hot Rage gets me demonetized now. And why? It's because the song is not mine. It's an AI song from somebody else that I've been using, but whoever owns it doesn't want me to play it without giving them the money. So they take all my money from me. So I wish I could. So I have to use only my own music and the music that don't get me good. So yeah. I'll tell you what, the March of Gojitron's a good one. Let's do that. Since Gojitron's here. Well, that's dumb. Yeah, it is what it is. If you ever get monetized, you'll understand. The little monies that I make on this from the little bit of monetization I do, yeah. I still got to send you my Suno music with my OG lyrics. There you go, Kate. Then they really AI can't be on like that. Well, it's a little bit to that, and I'm gonna get into it here in just a second. Let me find one more. I like to do my sets in fours. Jeff and I produce music as a hobby, says Kate. Okay. Strictly produced AI cannot be monetized. Correct. However, here we go. Do that one. If you have significant enough human work in that, then it can be. So if you're using AI as a tool to create music, that's one thing. But if it's strict AI produced, in other words, there's no human involved, then it cannot. So there's that little get around on it. So that's how that works. Let me go up here since Joneser had to run upstairs and check out what was going on. I will come back over here to this. Behind me is the set. You can see Snake Mountain back here. The Ghostbusters Firehouse. There's Gray Skull, and there's the Phantom Stranger right there. And we got the Hall of Justice right here. And Santa Claus and Christmas tree is there. I need to put those away because it's not Christmas anymore. There's Doctor Who and the TARDIS. Yeah, kind of cool. You can see my shit back here now. It's kind of nice. Eventually, I would like to have a green screen back here so that I can, green screen away some of this junk back here in the back. But it's pretty cool. So let's get into another set of music and fun, and we'll see how the show goes from there. So here we go, guys. Enjoy.
fill this thing up with a little home brew.
All right. Now Huey is a guy who ain't very smart. He just rambles along in his crazy car. He shows no class and acts like a clock. And there's always a smell around Huey's hot rod. Oh yeah, Dio. A little homebrew really makes it feel. He can hardly hold his woody steering wheel. With stovepipe on top, he doesn't show much class. But there's nothing on the road that Huey can't pass. Huey's hot rod, the coolest rod on the scene. Huey's hot rod, the smelling rod, feeling mean. His roof is a leaking and there's holes in the floor. But Huey just keeps coming back for more. smell. What are you gonna do with a kid like that?
He's vicious.
Doesn't brush his teeth. Doesn't comb his hair. Between his toes. Right.
From the depths of molten steel it roars. Toronto, wicked shakes the core. Metal claws flash in darkened night. City's breath caught in flashing lights. Steel and fury in the cold night air. Gochitron strikes without a single care. Marching on with glowing eyes of red. Crushing all with each thunderous tread. Gochitron marches to the beat so fierce. Orchestra of chaos, heart, soul pierce. Epic battle shadows all around. Mighty roar shakes the very ground. Steel against the monsters rising tall. City's doom echoes in the hall. Humankind holds a breath in vain against Gochitron's unending reign. Laser beams light the darkest sky. Gochitron's bite makes the mountains cry. Epic soundtrack for a titan's rage. In this battle, legends take the stage. Gochitron marches to the beat so fierce. Orchestra of chaos, heart, soul pierce. Epic battle shadows all around. Mighty roar shakes the very ground. Against the monsters to the beat so fierce. Orchestra of chaos, heart, soul pierce. Epic battle shadows all around. Mighty roar shakes the very ground. Steel against the monsters rising tall. City's doom echoes in the hall. Humankind holds a breath in vain against Gochitron's unending reign.
All right. I hope y'all guys enjoyed that. Sean's headed out. Good to see you, man. I'm glad you came in and said hey to us tonight. You take care. Jones are sitting there listening to it sounded like a war zone outside of his house. He's getting kind of scared. So maybe it's time to say, I don't know, feed the ducks. Yeah, we might not hear them, but they can. The ducks are being fed right now, folks. Well, you know what that means. If you've been here long enough, that means that we're getting ready to say goodnight to you guys. It has been a good show as far as the streaming goes, and as far as the all the bullshit that we used to have to deal with. It's not here, so maybe we got it licked this time, Joneser. What do you think, brother?
I think your new machine's the magic, man. You got it going.
It's some badass shit. I can tell you that right now. I am very, very pleased with it. And I'm pleased with everyone coming and hanging out with us tonight. And we've seen some old friends we haven't seen in a long, long time. So Jones and I, we're thinking of doing this again tomorrow night. We're going to get together and see if we can't put something together for you guys a little more structured than what was tonight. But tonight was basically a test run to see how things were going to go. And hey, I had it set up where I could do it alone, and then I set it up with the OBS Ninja, the Video Ninja. We set that thing up pretty quickly, I thought, and not too much jiggery pokery having to get it going. I mean, that was pretty slick, I thought.
Yeah.
Tooting my own horn here, I guess, but yeah, we do that sometimes. All right. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Gojatron says 5x5, let it ride. Yeah, it's been better than it has been in a long time. I can tell you that now. Listen, keep on collecting. Stay fantastic. We'll see you next time on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures.
Special thanks to the channel supporters. Without your help, these adventures would not be possible. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's adventure, please hit like, subscribe, and share the video.